Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on Ian's Trains. Today I will be putting passengers into this MTH RailKing scale 60-foot Santa Fe passenger car. I've had these cars for about 4 months now, and I've not added people to the inside. There is one person here, but I have no O-scale people left. So today I have quite a few O-scale people, and we're going to be putting them inside of this passenger car. To put people inside the passenger car, I like to use hot glue. Other people a lot of times will use like super glue, but I don't like to use that because it can damage the plastic from what I've experienced. And because of that, I think that using hot glue is probably the best way to put the passengers in the passenger cars. The only downside is you have to deal with the hot glue and the little strings that they create. But if you just get rid of those, it's okay. Now, to start off, we're going to want to open the train car. To do that, you're going to want a screwdriver. It doesn't matter what size. A smaller one is really going to help you the best because these aren't very big screws. But for the screws that are in the bottom of the car, a small screwdriver is okay, but you may want a bigger one. But the ones for the upper deck, you're going to want a small screwdriver. So, let me grab a big screwdriver. I have my bigger screwdriver so we can get the screws at the bottom of the car. So let's do that. On the bottom of the car, you have 2 screws at each end. They're in the center, right by the diaphragm. So you're just going to want to stick your screwdriver in there and unscrew the screws. And my screwdriver is magnetic, and the screw just fell anyways. But you're going to have to pick up the screw. So let's get this other one and hope it doesn't fall out. Alright. And I like to keep these on top of my thing right there. So we'll keep the screw nice and safe. I found the other screw, so I have them both sitting up there. So now we have both screws out. To get this top off, you can just pull on it. But from what I've seen, you want to twist the shell. You want to put your hand at each end and give it a nice twist. Doesn't need to be that hard. And the roof will just come right off. I'm going to put the car right back on the track to make everything easier. And then you have this, and it comes off. And then to get off this upper deck, you have 4 small screws. And that's where that small screwdriver is going to come into handy. Alright, so now we can pull this deck off, and these screws aren't out all the way. We have one screw that's not all the way. Alright. So we have this upper deck off. We're going to put the roof in a safe place. And I'm going to take the screws for this upper deck. And I'm going to put them with the other screws. Alright, so we're going to put that right there. And now let's grab our passengers. Right here I have a ton of seated people. A lot of them actually already have their legs cut off just to make everything easier. So now all we want to do is wait for the hot glue gun to warm up, and we can start putting people in the car. Our hot glue gun is nice and hot, so let's grab some people and start adding them into the passenger car. So what I like to do is I like to grab a handful of people and then just randomly place them and do this multiple times. So I have like 5 people in my hands, and I'll set them right here. What I'll do is, so like I'll grab this guy, and let's say I want him in this front row on the observation deck. So what we'll do is we'll grab the hot glue gun, put a little bit of glue on and just stick him down. And it's as simple as that. Next, we have this little lady here. You don't need a lot of glue, and let's say we'll put her right here. Very nice. And then we'll grab this person, and let's say we want this dude in this lower deck on this car, right in this little seat here. And it already looks really good. We'll take this person. And cutting the legs off early is really nice because now you don't have to worry about cutting them. And we can put this guy in one of the chairs down here. Make sure to grab all of the little strings from the people, and that way you don't have to deal with them later. And now we can put this guy right by this window over here. There. It looks really nice. So now we can grab some more people. And we can also grab a standing person to maybe have walking in the aisle or something. So let's grab another standing person. So we have a handful more people, and we're going to put them into the car one by one. We can put this person sitting in the observation deck. I like to put a lot of people up here just to show, that lots of people sit up there. And then we have another lady, and we can put her in the car down here, looking out the window. And she looks very nice. This is a little bit of a better view, so we may want to put this person sitting next to her, but he's a little bit too big to put there. So we'll grab this person, put some glue on them, and if you look at it, his legs don't fit. So we'll have to trim off his legs. And don't worry about the glue. It'll probably have dried in time. So you can just scrape off that glue. Like, we can just scrape off this glue. And now we can just put some new glue. And now we have these two people sitting next to each other. And I like to do this lots of times with many different people. I really like to fill up these cars. Make them look like the railroad company gets some good business. Like lots of people are riding. And we may want to put this guy standing, in the hallway. We'll put him over here, like that. And then we have another standing person. And maybe we can put him on the stairs of this car. Pretty good. The stairs don't have the best fitment, but he looks pretty good just standing there. We can grab another person, put some glue on them, and put them in the car. And the car's starting to look pretty good. Lots of people in it. We have this other person, he has some glue on his feet. I took him from another place on the layout, but we can put some glue on his feet. And we could have him maybe standing down here. I hope he fits with the outer part of the car. He most likely will. If he doesn't, I can always, redo the car. So, I will stop the camera and I will return when the car is pretty full. This is the finished result with all of the passengers. I think it looks pretty good. And if you do use hot glue, remember, you got to get all the little strings off. So I'm going to put together the car, turn on the track, and we'll see how it looks with the lights on. With the lights in the car dimmed and the lights in the room off, I will say it does look very, very nice with all the people. And just the little amount of people makes the car look very busy. And I think it came out really well. So that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.